Welcome everybody to a late night stream here of Production Line. This is the up and coming game from Dissecting Games developed by Cliff Harris. And I've been taking a look at this a few times on the stream and here on the channel. So we're going to take a look at it and see what's been going on for maybe like the next hour on the stream. After spending an hour or so playing Space Cam, I'm looking for something hopefully a little bit more relaxing. But let's see how we can do this. If this is your first time watching, this is a game all about building an assembly line. Oh, you have exactly more sexy music. So one thing they've done, let's see, do we even have a tutorial anymore? This be our starter. You can now only build, research, and stuff in specific spots on the map. As with before, okay. It's now giving us kind of a basic tutorial here. Yeah, I heard about that too, Elora. They've added in the Hollow Knight DLC. I think they've added in like a few new bosses and one new area. There we go. That's going to get going. Can also change the model as time goes on. One second. Oop. It wasn't properly scaling. That's weird. I'll bring up chat in 1 second. Alright, that's better. 1 second. Alright, so this takes 12 minutes 52 seconds. Oopsie. There we go. Come on. So 12:52. I'm trying to. Now the chat won't load up. That's great. And a lot about this game is just min-maxing production between the various areas. So that takes 12:52. This takes 31. There you go, I can pull back up now. 1-for-1 works here. Now this will quickly fill up as time goes on. Getting up there. So this takes 22 minutes, this takes 14. I'm leaving space in case we want to start moving things around as time goes on. Oop. So there's the accessories. Let me just put this right here. Now comes the tricky part, trying to fit it all in. Just go with that. And that. Now that's our basic line right now, but we'll have to do much better than that as time goes on, including adding more specializations. And unlocking more features that will hopefully allow us to charge more for our cars. Now as you can see, the 6:31 minutes. So it's basically, this is producing enough for 3. But we don't really have enough money to do 3 lines right now. Should be able to change things up. We may have to actually unlock that feature. Let's see. And you can see the different processes going. Yeah, I think we have to wait. Fast forward all the way. We can start to see where there's hang-ups in our production line. So right here would be a big one. We'll get some new cars as time goes on. This will have to go right there. Oh, and here's our new fancy showroom. We shall see. Oh, people are buying it, so that's good. That's taking 31 minutes. That's done. We'll slow things down. go for, where are you? I'd like to go for some more accessories, because that's the easiest thing to do, because it's easiest to do the beginning of the line or the end of the line right now. The middle stuff's going to be the hardest to adjust. So let's go for accessory specialization. And the main reason that it fits right there. And if you look over here, this is the order that things are attached. And that's going to play into things as we get further in. Now that takes 22. So this can handle 2 basically, because it only takes 12 or 14 minutes between it. Now we need to start getting power going. Yeah, so you can see how it's getting hung up here. And the more time we waste, the more money. Let's go to 20%. See if people will be willing to spend that. Doesn't look like it. Let's go down to 15. There we go. Gotta make some money. Once that's done, we can then start messing around with stuff over here. We'll set this up here. We'll probably take a loan out, I think, to pay for all this. This is where things get very tricky, trying to keep everything flowing in terms of money. Only for a small loan. As you can see, things are now being split evenly between the two. Alright, so the engine, 2, go like that. And again, because this is so quick, it should be able to handle 2 without any issue. There you go. And let's fast forward. If we want to earn the money, we need to unlock new stuff. So let's move that up there. And then this only takes 2 minutes, so this can handle 7 of these, basically. Again, we just don't want any hang-ups. 12. So we could probably put one more here, but I don't think we have the money for it. Okay, research is almost done. So marketing is certainly new. Now that we're getting into a good groove, we can ideally keep this going. Alright. Go for that. So now we can add customs to the proceedings. So if I want to add in a new light, we need to basically add that around, essentially. You can also break it down to each section and customize it that way. And every one we can make our own lights. Now it has to fit within the order of the assembly line, so I can't exactly fit lights down here. At least we're making money. So if we want to get new lights, we need to create them. I'm going to add another research office. I'm going to play a little game of Tetris down here. Alright, safety features are done. So we need to get more of our things finished. So that's steering. So we could add in an airbag. Or we go down here and that may be quicker. Again, the music's nice and peaceful at this time. Again, you can see the body work area is getting more and more. We will have to do something about that. do some if-then work here and try to split things up. Ours is getting done at least. Now we look over here. Once we have some more advanced stuff, we can start breaking things down further. This is when we're going to start to get a little fancy with moving things around. This should, in theory, work. So I'm going to move this over here. And what I'm going to do is add in the new headlights once they're done. And then it's going to come back around and loop back into there to finish. Again, once this research has finished up. Let's hope I can just bank for myself there. We still need to deal with the problem down here. Alright, good. So I will add in a driver's airbag next. And now what I'm going to do is, if we look over here, we have auto steer headlights. So we can charge differently for that model. If we look over here, we are now using extremely rare parts. So hopefully that will convince people to spend more money on them. We can't do that here, because it has to be separate. And people are paying for it, so that's fine by me. This way it's usually better to build out into the middle, so we can really start, when we need to, we can start breaking things around. They are spending money, so that's fine by me. Is this done yet? I'm trying to move fast so we can get all the good stuff open. I'm just responding to stuff in chat. Let's move over here. Alright. So we are down there. But we need to make a fancier car. What I would like to do, there we go. So we can now add in a new accessory. But to do that, it's going to have to be in the dashboard. Now for the fun part. We need to fit all this in. But electronics are one of the safest ways to go to start. Where are electronics? Because we can just put them right in at the top and just get the money from them that way. Figure out how to fit this in. Alright, that's getting done. And what I may end up doing is just creating another chassis assembly. Alright, let's go with that. This should earn some good money too. This can all be fitted right here. And then I want to go down back to chassis and start getting some new options here. There are the achievements for the game. But this lack of optimization is upsetting me. We need to do something about it. Look at this. We can't have things just waiting around. Alright. I'll raise everything up again. Anything else in electronics? Let's see, chassis. So now our cars are going to be fitted with in-car music, because people like radios, right? That may be too much money, actually. There we go. Now people are buying them. We want to hit that sweet spot where we're earning money. And we don't have cars just waiting around. Alright, we have axle specialization done. You can also create a 4x4 as well. And so Cliff has added some new features. Aluminum body, spoilers. Can I actually do something here? Oh, here's even more. It's gonna get really expensive as putting this all together. Let's add some new body types. Hopefully it was paused while I was looking at all that stuff. Come on, cars, sell. Alright, that's done. Frame specialization we need, and hopefully we can really start to grow this out. I think I'll add a few more research. Again, I'm trying to speed things along for you folks watching. Okay. Now we can start messing with these advanced features. So what we'll probably end up doing is taking out a massive loan in order to start adding and really experimenting on this side. It is going to get very in-depth at this point. Alright. Fit axle. Fit the undercarriage, and then fit the fuel tank. Question is, can we do all that within the space provided? let's give it a go. We have that. Alright, let's make some money, hopefully. And this is where it's going to get stupidly expensive. So we fit the axles. Oh no, we're actually good here. This does 1, 2, 3. I want to fit an undercarriage. We have more fuel tanks. Actually, I think we don't have anything I can really go with right now. So let's just go with this. So now we need to break this down. Do that. And so it begins. Now for each part, we need to add a section for it. And then now you can start to see how things start to go down the rabbit hole. But we should probably slow this down. So that fits the hood. Now we need to fit the trunk. So I'm going to add a reversing camera. Ooh. So he's adding these little prompts there. Now we And look at all these little parts we have to alter here. And we still have to move everything else around too. Let's hope our supercar actually pays off for us. Okay, so fit hood. Again, we can now start adding in the roofs. And that's everything that has to do with the body right there. So basically, we just split this entire part up into all these little sections here. What's going on here? There we go. So that's all connected now. Those two. But now when we go down to engine, you can see everything the engine has is in store. So we have the paint booth done. I am just going to set the engine up because we don't have the room for anything else right now. But now comes the fun part. So there better be one hell of a luxury vehicle. It'll fit the lights. Fit the horn. Fit the seat. Fit the windshield. And I need to unlock air conditioning, because air conditioning is very important, as we all know, especially in the summertime. Okay, so this goes here, this goes here, this goes there. And this isn't even the most optimal path, not by a long shot. Where is air conditioning? Cruise control, there it is. We added automatic wipers, the whole shebang. And electronics, nobody really cares about, that's just one. Keep doing that. Now we could split these up into multiple parts as well. Different horns. Oopsie. Different kinds of seating. Oh yeah, we need a dashboard too. But we need money coming in too. Come on, finish up. And I need to take out another loan. Dashboard. And there we go. People better appreciate all this fancy stuff we've added in. Because now we can sell them as much as we want. Let's go to the mid-range market now. Oh. That's better. Am I missing something here? Oh, it's down here. Load this down to that. This one should have everything we want. There you go, that's better. Yeah, our fancy cars are just flying off the shelves here. Let's see what we got here. Should I make these cars worth as much as they can? We'll lower the price on those, see if we can get some more money out of people. Let's see, how are we doing? I think people are getting tired of our budget line. We may have to do something about that. But as you can see, there's a whole lot of holding up here. And we were playing this for real, we would just go through the whole deal and try and make this as efficient as possible. That's going to be an expensive upgrade, but it's going to help out a lot in terms of speeding things up. Now, how do we unlock another body? Probably down there. I think we're going to probably wrap this up because I know it's getting a bit late in terms of the stream. But I'm curious to see how things keep going in terms of really letting you specialize and start getting crazy with the min-maxing. Hopefully they'll improve the tutorial as time goes on. Oh, no. Oh, I get it. I just want to keep making my fancy cars. There we go. Yeah, look at that. There's a whole lot of things being stopped right now. can see the problem is it takes 6 minutes. We've broken this down. So with this last one only taking 6 minutes, we are just being stuck right here. Goodness, look how unoptimized this thing is. That's upsetting to me. But we will have to do that for another time. So, I'm going to save it here. And thanks so much for watching this stream of Production Line. Once the game is done, I will certainly be up for playing this more as a full-on Let's Play. For right now, I'm just going to keep checking in from time to time. But if you're new, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back for daily discussions on game design here and on GameWisdom.com, where we examine the art and science of games. Until next time, have a great night.